Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get up! 180! These babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Shit! Alert! Hey, switch gears. Check! Alert! Check! Deuce! Alert!
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check four. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 99. Ran. Kill. Boom. Undercrunch. Switch.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Ran. Watch twist. Slam.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
Check. 18. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Back. Shoot. Kill.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38. Well shot. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? Fair. Let's go, baby. Alert 3. Get it.
try the right side here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Pick it up, defense.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Come on, set. 90, wolf. Hey, we got to get a stop here, D. Kill. Ready?
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, dude. Look, squeeze.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Let's go now. 10-2 soft. Hey, echo.
They'll drop the throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Get on. 180.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Schwartz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Detroit. 16 yards on the pickup.
He's coming. Ran.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, ball. 10. Check safety. Protein spill. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Shift. What's 20? Hey, 18.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And some room to work. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ito Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
You draw Parker. Look at me. Go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Go. 10 logo. 6-6, pull it high. Roll out. Rush in. Tight up. Check 24. Hey, Sam off. On the ball.
Now they try the right side here. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so. So short.
Conley on the tackle. A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
And the decision paid off indeed. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Check. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber. Leo. Ready.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
And the Saints, first down.
Ready. 8, read. Back 38, back 2.
On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now they try the right side here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Trubisky to throw. The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot. Back in the win column, we'll see how he responds. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
He's coming. Double up. Topper.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. On third down, they turn to Sanders, and he'll take this to the 47, but no. As they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Mike 8. Mike 8. You're trapped. You're trapped. Check 31. Check 31. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Kill. Kill. Shift. Watch the shift. 36. 36.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 15. Check 15. 25. Hey, ball. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, alert. Alert. Sponge. Hey. Check.
And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does,
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
He'll get this one to Galladay. 25 yards that time.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here we go, set, 91. Let's go, defense. Get it.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Looking to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Haywood. Ready?
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Garyon Conley. The 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Seibert on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, good move. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
First down, Saints.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash.
He'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Hey, Sam off. Get it.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Go. Check 99. Leo. Lee Griffin.
Another run here with Sanders. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They're going to look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
First down, Saints.
Let's go now. 30 base. 3 down.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 yards on the
Another run with Sanders. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. The extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
21. Saints 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On this one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. A
good gain there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Move. Slam. Pilot, 64, weak. Kill. Alert.
They go to Elliott again. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
This is taken at about the 14. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
At the 27-yard line.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
The Saints on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, it's Sanders. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, you got 3. Hey, orbit.
Back to throw now on first down. And this one complete to Smith. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Squeeze.
Running right, here's Sanders. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll go again with Sanders. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. It's caught by Sanders. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Set, ready? 8, read. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. I know what you got. Hard. Give me some.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.